Today's Friday, it's the 21st of November, it's 2025. It's brightening up a little bit. It's been a bit dull today and it is cold here in Mallorca. So we're all wrapped up, trying to keep ourselves warm.
Not as cold as Angela.
So we're down in Pagera and well, I saw my brother, he put a temperature gauge on his car this morning at -4 in the Stoke-on-Trent area, but it feels cold here. And I've actually seen a little video of snowplows out here in Majorca this morning because there was a bit of a storm in the mountains, and well, we've had some rain as well, and it's been very windy. And it's a cold wind. We've had this Arctic blast that's come down from the north, from the UK, and it's brought some really cold temperatures, and the rain's come with it as well, which on the mountain is, oh, it's a strong breezer.
So you got your scarf on?
I haven't got my scarf on now. It brought with it, it wasn't really snow, it was hail, and we actually had some outside our house, so we saw the hail coming down, and it was like little grains. But so much of it was coming down on some of the mountain roads that they had to get a snowplow out just to clear it. I'm just looking out onto the beach now. They've started the preparations here to stop the sand blowing away. So they're using some of the poles that they would have had the parasols on to hold the fence. That makes a lot of sense actually. And there's some more fencing along there, but there are some parasols and there are some beds still on the beach here in Pagera. I don't think there's going to be many people in the sea. I thought we might have had a few surfers when I was looking at the weather forecast. They were talking about 3 meters, even 5 meter waves around Mallorca, but it all depends which direction the wind's blowing, doesn't it? And obviously isn't blowing on this direction at the moment. We've got some reasonable waves, but there's no surfers on this beach. But the bars are open, and there's people braving the cold temperatures. And really it's only today, but a little bit yesterday when it was cold. But the temperatures will be going up tomorrow, and by Monday it's talking about back to 20 degrees again. So for us that'll be quite welcome. 20 degrees, it's quite nice in November. But today it's, well, it's definitely been down into single figures. Another big bar still open. And we just parked on the road, and the main road that runs through is dug up, so we couldn't really easily have walked along there anyway. There's the few sunbeds that they've left out for the hardy sun worshippers. There are none today.
First time you've worn trousers.
I know, yes, I put trousers on today. After we were about to set off, I thought, better take my shorts off, put some long trousers on. It's a bit of a chilly breeze.
It stops somewhere for a nice warm drink.
Yeah. There is a cold breeze still coming, and it's been a little bit on and off with showers all morning, so it's just a matter of spying a chance to come out when it was least likely to rain. But a nice walk will warm us up a little bit. You perhaps hear, I don't know if you can hear in the background, the diggers are breaking up the road, breaking up the pavement actually. The bit where we parked, the pavement's gone completely. And you see there, we'll get back up to it, but all the top of the road there, places like this here. Major works going on this winter. Some barriers here, I'm not sure what that's all about, but they've all blown over. There are some quite big waves crashing on the rocks in the distance. Go around and have a look at the other beach. Ah, I was expecting to see some surfers. They're brave ones, aren't they? Look at that.
More waves on the other beach.
Still got a few shops open. Well, tomorrow, 22nd of November, is when the Christmas lights are going on in Palma. And we've also got a football match tomorrow evening. It's an away match. And we usually go down to the Mallorca bar to watch it, but we're thinking at the moment that we might actually stay in because it's quite a late one, 9 o'clock kick-off. And it's against Villarreal, who are sitting right up at the top of the table, so we're not really too optimistic about getting any points out of this one. Hopefully we'll rescue a few points from the other games we've got before the end of the play before Christmas.
Nice actually in the sun.
Nice out of the wind.
The wind comes back straight to it.
I think I see people in the sea over there, dear. This is one of the restaurant bars that's usually closed in the winter time, so nice to see that they're still open at this time of the year. Yeah. But yeah, definitely some people in the sea over there. Lots and lots of parasols here, and all the beds have been stacked up at the back. It is actually quite nice for a walk. I didn't tell you what time it was. It's actually 20 to 4 in the afternoon now. So we've come out just before the sun starts to go down. The breeze when it comes is very cold. This one's looking pretty close up. This is the Villa Mill. Wondering whether they're going to leave these temporary blocks that they've set up here. These are, some of them are storage, some of them are toilets. But I think they may well take those up in the next few weeks. Well, the beds have been taken up down at that end, but the beds are all out at this end. And we've got some flags flying, which is indicating that there is somebody on lifeguard duty. It's a green flag and an orange flag. And the orange flag, I think, will be because it has been very, very windy today. When you compare this with Promenade of Magaluf, it's quite a bit more open just here on the front. Most of the cafes and bars are open still. I think that's something I expected. Well, it must mean that there are more people here on holiday, and that's what they're anticipating. They're the swimmers. Hold on, those chaps. I suppose the temperature of the sea isn't actually that much different than it was yesterday or the day before. It's just when you come out and there's that cold breeze. These bars we're just walking past now, they're all closed up. Just looking out over the Malgrat Islands over there, and Looks like the waves are really crashing against them. I think when we came down here a few weeks ago, we saw that some of the wall had collapsed. I'm not sure whether they've started working on it. I don't think they have. Maybe they've done a little bit, but obviously more to be done. And they've still got the barriers where it must be considered to be unsafe. The whole wall there is just collapsing into the sea, so that's a job on the beach for the winter. I'll go and investigate the town now and see what's open in the way of shops and restaurants and bars, and also what's happening in the way of work. And this is the Gaia. It's closed now. Tuesday morning market day. It's just at the top of the road up there is where the market is. So have a look now. Just like along here, this road, in their infinite wisdom, when they laid it down, they put these cobbles, stones. It's very, very noisy. I don't think anyone would complain if they took those up. Must have seemed a good idea at the time. It really shouldn't get too much traffic along here, but it does. And cars and vans have to come and deliver. And So there is quite a steady stream, and it's a noisy stream of traffic. Well, this end doesn't seem to have any works. It all seems to be at the other end. I think this was for sale last time we were coming along, so it looks like somebody might have bought that and they're doing some work on it. Every now and again there's a really strong blast of wind. Pharmacy up here will give us an idea of the temperature as well. It's just the wind, I think, makes it feel a lot colder than it really is. It says it's 12 degrees. It feels like 5 or 6 degrees because of the wind chill. It's also a bus route. The bus comes through the centre and along this road here. It's one of the bus stops telling us that there's a bus to Palma due any moment and one in 23 minutes, so quite a regular flow of buses come through here. Can do. Well, we've stopped off for a... Well, I've had a coffee. Anita's on the hot chocolate.
Oh, just fancied it.
Needs something to warm her up, I think. Cheers, everyone. I bet that's hot, is it? Be careful.
No, it's okay.
Cheers. Just thought I'd show you the view from where we've been having our coffee. The waves blowing in there. Oh yes, oranges on the trees up there. They're almost orange. Ours are still green just beginning to change. So as we get to this part, we now see that the road is actually closed up ahead and there's a diversion taking people off to the left. See how far we can walk. This is the Villa Mill we saw from the other side. I'm guessing this is all closed up. Might well have been closed last time we were here, I can't remember.
Tell people how cheap our drinks were just.
€3.60?
Yeah.
That was really good. I think €3.60 sitting on the terrace, overlooking the sea for a coffee and hot chocolate. Wow, totally deserted here now. I've seen already that they've broken up the part of the promenade that needed work on in Magaluf, and it looks pretty much so that's what they're doing here. And it should be a bit quieter along here because there shouldn't be many cars coming. The only cars are those who are actually going to businesses or to the hotels. Not many of them open. One or two shops, but not many.
Right, staying in by the fire, I think. Nice seating.
Yeah. Businesses taking the opportunity to get their work done during the winter time. Got another diversion up ahead. Walk down, yeah. This road is a mess, so it really does need to be repaired. So that's what it was like. Well, this is what they've done so far. Time is 4:30. There are still some people working on this down here. Helicopter overhead again. Quite high up. There's a helicopter. Oh, there's a helicopter. Yeah, but there's a helicopter there. Plane and a helicopter. Can on the other side still get down to the pharmacy. even where we're walking now, it's all marked out. All of this is going to be coming up. So it's not just the road, the pavement, all the way to the businesses on the left. The restaurant here is trying to stay open amongst all of this. It's going to get very unpleasant and noisy there when this digger gets to it. Smashing up the pavement completely. Expertly done. It's autumn, dear, and windy. Let's keep the machines clean. The pavement on the other side's gone completely now. My guess is they're going to go all the way through, right from one end to the other. Yes. Big job, but it all needs doing. On this side, the wall of this establishment is all collapsing as well. That needs fixing. Luckily, the garden's already being manicured, and I don't know how the gardener would actually get to cut the grass. That's Hacienda across the road. If you're into steak, it's probably one of the best places on the island to go for a steak. Whoa, the breeze. My hand is freezing. I should have put my gloves on.
¿Qué es eso?
Well, that's us done. I was going to get in the warm car. Well, hopefully it's warm. It'll probably just be warming up by the time we get home. Anyway, thanks very much for watching. See you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye for now.